Here with the Polestar 2, and it's a bit different to the one we've had on the channel before, so if you're interested in a Polestar, have a look on the playlist. But this is the Polestar 2 BST Edition, and the BST stands for Beast, and that was the code name that they gave to the car that they brought out in Goodwood in 2021. So this is even more performance than the actual Polestar 2 long-range performance that you can get. Aesthetically, a couple of differences, but not much. And if you didn't want this stripe, you kind of would be undercover stealth mode, but there are a couple of things on it. Like the original Polestars, you have this grille, but with the new Polestar, and I'll put a picture up on the screen, you can see that this is now blanked off. So with this BST edition, and with the BST edition, this is the BST 270, so there were only 270 produced globally, all gone. There is a new BST 230, and I believe that they're getting close to being all gone as well. So these limited edition electric vehicles is something slightly different. Comes in 3 different colours: this white, a kind of a grey, and then there's a battleship grey wrap, 3M wrap that you can see as well. And you can get it with and without this stripe. What you will start to see is, and if the eagle-eyed among you, if it didn't have the stripe, you'll start to see the sills and the wheel arches, etc. are body coloured, where on the normal Polestar, even on the Polestar 2 Performance, you won't get that colour coding option. So straight away I'd spot that difference, and I really like it. I think on the white it even stands out even more. Ride height, it's riding a small bit lower. You've got 21-inch diamond cut forged alloys, not cast, and gloss black, and you've got those Brembo brakes. Very much like the performance version, you have the gold brake calipers, you have the gold wheel cap covers, gloss black wing mirror with the indicator built in and retractable, and we've got those body coloured sills as we talked about before. It has that panoramic sunroof as well. So nice aesthetics that aren't too much in your face. Charging, it is 11 kilowatt on AC and up to 170 kilowatt on DC. So 10 to 80% in about 28-29 minutes. In the front, there is actually a bit more going on with regards to, it's on the other side, the adjustability of this performance version. You've got 2-way adjustable Olin dampeners, as well as the front in here, and you will see the aluminium strut. So you can see the aluminium strut across the top. You have the Olin's dampener, so at the front it's very easily accessed, but at the rear you have to jack up the car and actually adjust it. You've got your repair kit in here, so there's 40 odd litres in this front storage area, and you have access to your rain washer fluid, sorry, your window wiper washer fluid. Twin latched. Let's have a look around the back. The Polestar 2 BST sits 25mm lower, and it also on specific Reilly P0 tyres made specifically for this. They are 245s, 35s, 21s that we chatted about earlier on, but yeah, really low profile. But on the riding, and we'll talk about that, on the ride quality, it's actually fine. Moving down along the back, and it gets all the practicality that you'd want. It's got that power tail lift, over 400 litres with that hatch, so great size. And then about, you've got subfloors, you've got dividers, you've got a 4060 with a ski hatch in there as well. You've got a 12 volt, so practicality if you are needing this for a work vehicle or for family. And if you took the stripe off it, as we talked about, it would be real stealth. You've got that shark fin area going on, large wide window with that high level brake light as well, and that Polestar taillight, very signature that you'll see on the road. Let's have a look on the inside. I won't go through all of this again because I've already had it on my channel, but the only difference that you can get inside, you still have the gold seat belts, but there is now a performance tab or little app, and within that then you've got a G meter, and you also have launch control as well. That will only work when you're stationary, and the G meter will show a bit of that when we're driving along. But otherwise everything else is the exact same. Good space in the front, decent space in the rear. It is based on a multi-fuel platform, so you do have a transmission tunnel in underneath there as well. Harman Kardon sound speakers. But otherwise, yeah, it's fairly standard inside here. You wouldn't think it's anything different if you just sat in and if you didn't spot the performance app. let's take it out for a drive. And just in case anybody doesn't want to go over and have a look at the other review, that seat is set for me 188 centimetres, 6'2". You really only fit 2 adults in the back here. There's 3 ISOFIX, 2 in the rear and 1 in the front. You've got dual vents, you've got heated seats in the rear, and you've got a 2 USB Type-Cs. And you have the ability to lock, and also the windows, which actually don't go down that far, if I can turn it on. Now let's take it out for a drive. So it'd be a shame not to do launch control if it does have launch. I think it's just like a launch recorder. So we are in drive. We've got the launch ready to launch. Zero to 60 in 2.58 seconds, and it does 0 to 100 in, I believe, just around the 4-second mark. But yeah, you're not going to be left at any traffic lights in this. When I talked about the Polestar 2 first, I did a first video, and then I did a video on my 5 likes and 5 dislikes. And one of the dislikes was that I felt that it was a bit too firm. But to be fair to it, I actually really like the suspension, this one. Maybe I've just gotten tougher in my old age, I don't know, but you can see the G meter there now when you put the shoe down. This is set up lovely, really nice. Maybe the Polestar guys in the Polestar space in Dublin, Stephen and the team, have set this up for my soft rear end, but no, really nice. And so maybe it's just that with the aluminium strut, I don't know, but it just feels, it's got 21-inch tires as well, so it's actually potentially firmer. I don't know. But otherwise, yeah, it's a beautiful drive, and the Polestar 2 was always a beautiful drive. So it is the battery in the Polestar 2 BST, and across all the Polestar 2s with the larger battery, it's 78 kilowatt hour. And I'm just back from Gothenburg, where they've released the C40 and the XC40 updated with the bigger battery pack, better performance, better range, better faster charging, and we're pretty sure this is all going to transfer over to the Polestar 2. So we're going from this is currently a 78 kilowatt hour battery, and it's in the XC40 and C40, it is now gone up to a 82 kilowatt hour battery. That's all gross, so net it'll be increasing by about 4 kilowatt hours from 74 to 78 usable. So that's going to give you an increase in range. They've also done with battery cooling, and they've brought that electric motor in-house as well. So not sure what the transfer over from Volvo to Polestar will be on that. So yeah, listen, it's a limited edition. Showing you this car that you can't buy is a bit of a funny one on the channel. It's the first time I've done this, but a lot of people are interested in this performance, and they have a BST in Dublin in that Tundra grey, and it's sold. A person walked in and was test driving a regular Polestar 2 performance and said, "What's that?" And the team were like, "Oh, that's the limited edition BST edition." And he goes, "I'll have it." And so it just shows you that there are people out there, and the fact that this is limited edition, will it hold its value more? Will it increase in value because of that limited availability? Only time will tell. Some more stats. You're increasing from 402 to 469 brake horsepower. That's 350 kilowatts of power, and that gives you an increase of 680 newton meters of torque, up from 660. 3 colors available are Snow, Thunder, and then a Thunder with a Satin M3 Battleship wrap. And you can get all those 3 colors with the sporty stripe. Hopefully you've enjoyed my look around the Polestar 2 BST 270. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. There's a big drive at the moment where I'm looking to get to 15,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.